Hey guys, Nick here, or RJ Minecraft, and welcome back to another awesome video. Today we're going to be playing on the EnderRace, and boy, do we have some changes in store for you. So let's go check them out. Alrighty guys, I just clicked on the sign and I am in the server, and you'll notice now that you start looking at this wall. So it's got more information on it, nothing really new, and then we've got your little greeter here, but you'll notice that this kind of looks different. You've got a different feel to everything, and that is because this is a new castle. We've completely redone spawn. So if I go up here, I believe you can go up here. Whoa, oh man, ladders for the lose. Never mind. Okay, I thought there was access to the roof or something here, but apparently not. I'm just on crazy sauce. Well, let's go on down, and we've got the king here, which this is not much of a throne. We're gonna have to give him a better throne, but he's king beta. He's gonna change later. We just haven't figured out what we're gonna call him. But yeah, so we're gonna go out here. Kind of looks the same a little bit, but you'll notice that there's a pond over there. There's a lot more NPCs kind of standing around doing their thing, and the walls look a little bit different. As well as now we come out here. And also, obviously, you see that all the NPCs are gone from here that do, like, their little buildings are gone. And that's because we have a small new town area out here. So, pretty cool. We've got buildings that we're working on. A lot of this stuff is probably going to change, but each building has a different theme to it. This guy still is the cook. We're going to be building a better building for the cook here in a little bit as well. I wonder what Apex wants. Let's find out. Okay, well, I guess while Apex destroys the house, let's go take a look around. Over here, we've got a blacksmith who, if you have any ores, if you mine it, you bring it to him, and you just punch him with it, and he will convert it to the ingots for you. So he'll do that pretty much for everything, which actually brings up my first change I want to tell you guys, is that in order to mine certain materials now, you have to be a certain level, and I think it's 5 for gold, 15 or 10 for emerald, 15 for iron, and then 25 for diamonds. So you can't even mine this stuff unless you're at certain levels. You know, it's a dual-purpose sort of thing. It stops people from X-raying. We've had a few issues in the past with X-rayers, so this way you actually have to play the game long enough to level up to be able to mine them. And then if you do X-ray and we catch you, then you just wasted, you know, however many hours it took you to get to that level just to be able to mine them. So that's kind of a dual-purpose thing there. But yeah, so he'll smelt all your stuff for you. Obviously, the cook is under construction. Apex is working on that right now. I don't know, who is this guy here? Oh, Portal Master, yeah. He's going to be something new as well. There are cities, and I'll show you guys a cool little thing here in a second. If you go to the EnderRace website, there's going to be a link to the map, so you can actually see the map live, and you can track players and see what they're saying. But you'll also see on there are different locations for the different cities in the game. So once you get to them, you'll unlock the Portal Master there, and then you can teleport between them by talking to these Portal Masters at each city. So kind of a cool thing there. It's not implemented yet, but it will be very soon. And then next on our tour here, we've got the merchant who just buys all custom armor items. So if I take off my boots, whoops, I'm just gonna put them down here. I'm gonna punch him with it. He's gonna buy it, and they gave me 4 cents for it. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I want that back. So just slash buyback, and now I have it back. And it took the money back out of my account. Another new guy down here is the miner. Basically, he will sell you iron. So if you want to make iron tools like pickaxes or shovels or axes and stuff, without having to get to level 15 to mine it, you can come down here and he'll sell you 1 ingot for $1. So that way it's not completely taken out of the game. You can still play vanilla Minecraft and make your tools and stuff. You just have to go to the miner to get it. The Royal Hunter is in here. He buys all the mob drops, so leather, wool, hides, rabbit foot, stuff like that. So if you get a rabbit's foot, it's actually, I think it sells for like $7.77, 777 lucky numbers there. So that's pretty cool. The surf, I think, is this the surf building here? Yeah, I believe this guy in here is the surf. He buys flowers and seeds and some other stuff. And then let's go over here. And this is the location of the stable master. So he's going to be in here, and basically he's going to sell mounts, which are going to be different types of horses, and each different type will have a different speed. So there'll be all kinds of custom horses and stuff later on. So you'll have the probably undead and the skeletal horses, and I'm not going to say where they come from yet, because actually I don't really know, but they'll be part of the game, and yeah, so I'm excited about those, because it'll make it a lot easier to get around. And then, of course, in here, the last stop on our trip is the room with, like, the donation guide, leveling guide, and, you know, pretty much everything else. So, you know, if you have any questions about the game, you come in here and talk to those guys, and they'll explain things to you. So that is that. With the new world, we also went ahead and completely reset all the worlds. So everyone's houses and stuff are gone. Everyone's levels are gone. Their inventories are gone. So everyone starts over at level 1. I was playing a bit last night, and I got to level 2, and then pretty much called it quits. So really don't have much on me. I can't wait to get a new weapon. I've still got the stupid wood sword. Come on, chicken, die. You can see it's a lot harder now. We've adjusted some of the attacks and everything on there, so it really does take a while to level up. And I guess the other thing that I want to show you guys, which is now fully, well, it's not fully implemented. It is implemented, but let me just fly over there. It's going to take too long. We implemented dungeons. So if you follow this path from spawn, then it brings you to the dock. And then from the dock, you can jump off and swim over to the ship here. And you climb up, and you've got Navigator Twen, which is new. I didn't even know he's a thing. And then up here should be Captain Nero. And he's going to have eventually a quest for getting into the dungeon. But yeah, so the dungeons are up. You have to be level 5 to get in. This is called the ship. If you go to our wiki page, you'll see the different mob types, levels, and health and stuff on there. Eventually there will be custom gear drops from the bosses. Right now it's not implemented, but it's going to be very soon as well. Probably by the time people get to level 5 to actually get in here, then it will be implemented. But for those of you who haven't seen the videos on the EnderRace channel of the dungeons, all you have to do is when you're in a party, you walk into this portal, and then it will bring you inside of the dungeon. So now, if I go up here, let's see, can I get close enough to see his name? No, okay. So if I go down here, you'll see that there's all kinds of mobs in here, and they've got custom names. So they're doing a lot of damage to me because they're level 6. But you see that little gold plus sign there means that he's an elite mob. And then you've got his name, which is Rex. Obviously, he's going to attack you. Yeah, so as you can see, people are already like, wait a minute, how did you get into the dungeon? Well, because I'm an op on the server, and I coded it to allow ops to get into the dungeons with or without a party, and with or without the level cap. And apparently this rabbit just loves Apex, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, so that's the biggest change. That's why we actually reset everything. We wanted to start over now that the gear and moves and everything has been a little bit more balanced. But we also released the dungeons so that people can get in there and start playing them. Like I said, eventually there will be custom gear drops from the bosses, which will be really, really nice compared to the mob drops that you just randomly find from different mobs. Reg, what level are you? It's not like I just said 5 or 2, which is why I got, you know, basically 3 shot from the dungeon mobs. But yeah, that's it. You basically create a party, walk in there, and then you get your own copy of the dungeon, and hopefully you can beat it. And actually, look at that, violence level 4. Nice. I think he's probably going to be the first one to try to go in the dungeon. So I know there's a few tweaks I got to make in there, so I'm going to have to hurry up and make those later. But yeah, other than that, make sure to check out the EnderRace website, because there's going to be a new map on there. Like I said, it's really cool. It's interactive. You can zoom in, zoom out, see all the different cities, the players, every building, and all that stuff. So check that out. Definitely, once you hit level 5. Well, actually, level 5's a bit low. You can get in the dungeon at level 5, but I would say it's probably best to do dungeons at, or at least that dungeon at level 7, level 8. Because then you'll be able to get through it easily. At level 5, you're going to take a lot of damage. It's going to take you a long time to do. But, yeah, other than that, I just want to make a quick update video for you guys. Make sure to check out the EnderRace. It is still in beta, so things may change randomly with or without warning. We're going to start putting out weekly change releases on our blog, so you can see everything that's been added, removed, modified in there. It's either going to be coming from me or Newt. Make sure to follow us on Twitter for different events and information that may affect the server or give us certain feedback. Make sure to keep using these suggestion and report or bug report features, just because it tells us how we're doing and what you want to see added. And yeah, I'm really excited about this server. I can't actually wait to get to level 5 and get a group and try to get through that dungeon, because I know it's going to take a while. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. As always, leave comments below as to what you think, if you want to see more of this stuff, if you have ideas, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys later.